Right there guys, what I'm going to be doing today is just a quick demonstration on how to put a nice reggae template into FL Studio. Now let me just start by saying I'm by no means a professional, I'm just a beginner myself, but I've noticed on YouTube there's not much out there on the reggae tutorial side of things, so I thought I'll give it a go, see if I can help some guys out. I fortunately got a friend of mine that's helped me quite a bit. But yeah, like I said, I'm only a beginner, but I thought I'd chuck this out there, see if it's any help to anyone. So let's get started anyways. First of all, what you want to do, or this is what I like to do, is find a nice kick drum, which I've got this one that I quite like. I'll let you hear that quickly. I better just say my speakers aren't very good either, so sorry if the sound's a bit dodgy. Anyway, that's the kick I like to use. I'm just going to put that in there. As you can see, I've started with a full plain FL Studio. I've just opened it up. I've got my kick drum there. I'm just going to take that effects out of there. Right, so that's my kick drum. And what I also like to do after that is put my snare in. I've got this snare, really nice and crisp. I like that. Chuck that in there. And also I've got another snare. It's the same sound, but with more of a. It's got like an echoey sort of sound on the end of it. If you listen to the second one, the first one again, second one, and I'm going to chuck that in there. Right. Now we've got these through. We've got our two snares and our kick. I mean, you don't need the second snare, just I quite like it, so I'm going to throw it in there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw the first simple thing in there. I'm going to put the tempo down to 70. You can have it at 70, you can have it at 68, 77, all, whatever you're feeling really, whatever you want. I'm just going to go with 70, keep it simple, and I'm going to draw my first pattern in, which is going to be kick, snare, kick, snare, oh, not there, there, kick, snare, simple reggae template. I'm going to throw that out for you now. And that's all it is. That's the core of most reggae tracks. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my second pattern. I'm going to draw that in again, like that, and I'm going to add another snare on the end here. You can use your same snare, but this is why I've got my second snare. I quite like it on the second snare here, and I'll show you why if you listen to this now. There you go, it just rounds it off quite nicely. And also I'm going to make a third pattern, and it's going to be identical to the second pattern, so like that, but I'm going to add another snare just there. And if you listen to that now, just gives it that little, not quite a drum roll, not quite a snare roll, just, I don't know, just sounds quite nice. So I've got them three patterns. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my playlist and I'm going to draw them in like this. I'm going to go my first pattern, so it starts off with the first basic, what's it, second one, back to the first one, and I'm going to go third. Now if I play that through for you so you can hear it. And there you go, and it obviously repeats after that. Like I said at the beginning, this is just basic. You can go mad on this, you can go all out, you can get some real good tracks going. Just by using this basic template and, play with it, fiddle with it and see what happens. Right, anyway, I'm going to go on to pattern 4 now. Click down here, and what I like to do next is put a hi-hat in. Just a nice little cymbal, and I haven't got very many decent ones. I've got this old Vengeance club pack that I've had, well, I don't know how long I've had this, long old time. And I'm just going to throw one of these cymbals in. This is the one I like. Let's listen to that. Quite nice. I'm going to chuck that in. Oh, just going to throw that in under there. And what I'm going to do, I'm on pattern 4 here, and I'm just going to draw pattern 4 in just like that, all the way across. And what I'm going to do, right click on my cymbal and fill each 2 steps. Now if you listen to that, it doesn't sound too bad, it's just basic. just holds the bass and the snare to, sorry, the kick drum and the snare together quite nicely. But if you listen to reggae tracks, that cymbal that I've put in there isn't so formula like that. It's more of a, I don't know, it's got a roll to it, like some crazy stuff in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to piano roll for this, send that to piano roll, and I'm going to zoom right in, which I already have. I'm zoomed right in, highlighting all of it, and drag it all to one side. So basically, I've still got the core sounds there, and it's just looks a bit tidier, so I can see it a bit better. And I'll play it to you so you can hear it's exactly the same as it was. I haven't changed it, so I've just made the notes smaller. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw in some more sounds. And if you just watch, see what I'm doing, and you'll see how it pans out at the end. And I'll just say now, this, what I'm doing now, I'm just doing this off the top of my head. I haven't got it saved in my memory of anything. I'm just making it up, and literally you can do that. It's just just slap it in and see how it sounds. Do you know what I mean? Just, there you go. Trial and error. Let's try that out. That don't sound too bad at all. It sounds quite nice. And you might have noticed here, what I've done is I've only put this last note on here, and I haven't put it in any of the other sections, and that's because it sounds a bit weird if you do. If you put it on the end there, it rounds that 4 bar section off quite nicely, whereas if you were to stick it in here, I don't know, you can do, I mean, I'm not saying it sound horrible, but I just prefer not to, and then to stick it on at the end. So I'll play that to you one more time so you, on the playlist, so you can see what it looks like and see what it sounds like. And there you go. Right, I'm going to call this one to an end now, and I will start up another video right from where we've left off here, and this, it will include the putting the chords in, so you've got the bub bub to really give it that reggae feel, and will it also, if I've got time on that video, which I'm sure I will have, is incorporate just a really simple bass line so you can see how it all molds together, and then obviously take it from there, go where you want with it. So cheers for now, and I'll see you in a bit.